and welcome to In the Vine Devotions, your weekly source of encouragement. And this week we'll be reading in John chapter 20, verses 19 through 30. Then the same day at evening, being the first day of the week, when the doors were shut, where the disciples were assembled for fear of the Jews, came Jesus and stood in the midst, and saith unto them, Peace be unto you. And when he said so, he showed unto them his hands and his side. Then were the disciples glad when they saw the Lord. Then said Jesus to them again, Peace be unto you, as my Father hath sent me, even so send I you. And when he hath said this, he breathed on them, and saith unto them, Receive ye the Holy Ghost. Whosoever sins ye remit, they are remitted unto them. And whoever sins ye retain, they are retained. But Thomas, one of the 12, called Didymus, was not with them when Jesus came. The other disciples therefore said unto him, We have seen the Lord. But he said unto them, Except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my finger into the print of the nails, and thrust my hand into his side, I will not believe. And after 8 days again his disciples were within, and Thomas with them. Then came Jesus, the doors being shut, and stood in the midst, and said, Peace be unto you. Then saith he to Thomas, Reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side, and be not faithless, but believing. And Thomas answered and said unto him, My Lord and my God. Jesus saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, and thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen, and yet have believed. So we see in this passage that the disciples have met together, and Jesus appears to them, and they have locked the doors so no one can get in. So they're afraid for their lives this time, because Jesus was just crucified, and they were afraid they were next. But the point of this is Jesus meets us where we're at. We can see that his disciples, when they were afraid, he came to them when they needed him. He also came to Thomas, even if he did not believe. But Thomas had enough faith to come back with him. All it takes is a little bit of faith, and Jesus meets us. He does the rest. He even met Saul on the road to Damascus in Acts 9. He found all 12 of the disciples. Moses at the burning bush in Exodus chapter 3. And he even come in the garden searching for Adam and Eve when they was hiding in Genesis. This is how much God cares for us and loves us. He shows us his mercy and his goodness. Even in John 3:16, he sent his son to die on the cross for us. He met us. We didn't have to come to him. He came to us. It's whether we accept him or not is our choice. But Jesus meets us where we're at. That is the point of this devotion. If we desire God's will in our life, he will meet us. We don't have to go very far. You can pray where you're at. You can be driving down the road. You can be in your house. You can be at work. And he will come to you. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's week. And remember, from our previous episode, the Lord is our shepherd. He guides our lives. And from this episode, he meets us where we're at, no matter where we are. And we are on YouTube and Spotify at In the Vine Podcast. We also have a website at www.inthevinepodcast.com. We will see y'all in the next episode.